KP's Video News, y'all. It's KP's Video News, y'all.
All right, this is Don King, and I'm pushing this pontiferous, pugilistic Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier fight, and I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be pontiferous. It's gonna be pugilistic. It's gonna be. KP's Video News, y'all. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be KP's Video News, y'all. It ain't gonna be Don King. It's gonna be KP's Video News. That's right, folks. Just having a little fun today. How's everybody doing? It's KP from KP's Video News. And that was my Don King impersonation. I don't think it went over too well. But hey, just having a little fun. Anyway, I got some stories here to tell you about being black in America and some things that happened, man. Two black people. Basically, these two situations were pretty similar in the fact that their identities. Well, let me go ahead on and do the stories, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. These first two stories are, they're kind of hard to bear, but then this is 2024, and we still have to go through this madness, man. It makes no sense to me. So we have a black restaurant owner that was arrested for having the same name as a suspect. So this is in Ohio, and the restaurant owner was wrongfully arrested in a case of mistaken identity. They have wrongfully arrested Darnell McLeod, owner of the Fremont Coney Island Unfolded in Fremont, Ohio on July 11th. Officers entered McLeod's restaurant and told him they had a warrant for his arrest. However, it was later discovered that the suspect the police were looking for was a man named Darnell Smith. So the owner of the restaurant's name was Darnell McLeod. McLeod was detained because they share the same first name. So you can't. Wow, this is unbelievable, man. Two entirely different last names. So you have a warrant, Darnell. One of the officers told McLeod for body camera over the foot incident, and police failed to ask McLeod for identification before taking him into custody. Officers also declined to show him the warrant. What am I getting locked up for? What did y'all show me? And so it's for the county. The county is going to serve it at you at the jail, an officer replied. After arriving at the county jail, McLeod corrected an employee who asked him about his identity. My name ain't Mr. Smith, McLeod told the employee. My name is Mr. McLeod. My name is Darnell McLeod. Officers then ran McLeod through the police system and discovered their mistake nearly 30 minutes after he had arrived at the jail. I was pleading my innocence from the beginning, all the way from the beginning, McLeod stated, and to be taken all the way down to the county jail for no reason, it was humiliating. And Police Chief Derek Weinsinger issued an apology. Wow, that's rare. Following the incident. I'm, of course, disappointed we didn't live up to the standards that our community expected us to do. And Police Chief Derek Weinsinger stated in a statement, we can't do this alone. We need community support with community. Come on, man. What are you talking about? The man told you, ask you. And if he would have showed him the doggone warrant, then he would have been able to tell you that, no, that's not me. It's not me. He could have showed you his ID right there on the spot. But instead, you humiliated the man at his place of business, took him to jail. He's the restaurant owner, not just a worker there. He owned the restaurant. So is it one of those kind of situations where you have a person that's see you having something that they don't have and they just want to harass you? You never know, man. You never know what the circumstances might lead to. And the same thing, this is moving to a whole nother state. The same thing happened to rapper T.I., and he was arrested in Atlanta Sunday after authorities mistook him for another man. The rapper, whose real name is Clifford Harris Jr., was booked into the Clayton County Jail on a fugitive from justice charge around 4:30 p.m. and released just before 6:30 p.m. So he was there for a couple of hours. And the arrest was originally for another Clifford Harris from Maryland for alleged violence against a woman, including stalking and possibly possession of a firearm. And a reality TV star attorney, Steve Siddall, stated, which was which was the first to report to the news, the arrest for mistaken identity comes nearly 7 months after T.I. and his wife Tiny Harris faced a new civil lawsuit from a woman who claimed the couple drugged and sexually assaulted her way back in 2005. And the civil suit was filed by Jane Doe in L.A. Superior Court on January 2nd, according to the complaint. And the woman was in her early 20s and serving in the U.S. Air Force, supposedly at the time of the incident. The woman alleges that after they met, they blah, blah, blah. And so, anyway, T.I. and Tiny, Tamika Cotto, denied the allegations, claiming fake, and suggested the lawsuit amounted to extortion demands in a statement. And the accusations against the couple echo those during a report of 2020 police investigation report investigated 2005 incident involving a military veteran. So these situations and continued legal trouble arrived after a dozen women came forward. Wow, it's just like, I guess it's like a copycat effect. One person comes forward, the same thing they did to Bill Cosby. One person came forward. Next thing you know, they can't start coming out the woodwork. They even did the same thing to Tiger Woods. One person came forward, before you know it was 15 women claiming he did something to them. Ah, boy, I tell you, man, they see dollar signs and it's over, Jack. It's over. Yep. So here's the situation here. Blake got black employees. This is the next story. Black employees called the N-word, and they filed a lawsuit. Asphalt Paving System has settled a lawsuit filed by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission alleging that black employees were subjected to racial discrimination and harassment, according to the Atlanta report. And Asphalt Paving Systems has been ordered to pay $1.25 million to 12 former employees who were allegedly called racial slurs, threatened, intimidated, and denied the use of facilities, including restrooms, tools, and resources on the base of their race. The lawsuit filed by the EEOC in September 2023 accused several white employees of calling the plaintiffs' names like boy and monkey and black this and black that, and black employees who were allegedly forced to work in bad weather and use the bathroom outdoors while the white workers looked from inside, laughing. And the suit also cited a specific instance involved a white foreman named Anthony Bushole. Bushole would use the N-word frequently in front of the owner of the company. And the lawsuit stated Kearney objected to his direct use of the N-word, but he continued to do it. He continued to do it. So after Kearney's objections, Buzos came to the job site with a friend and yelled, "I'm not gonna never run from." Wow, it's crazy, man. So according to the lawsuit, another employee referred to as Jackie told black employees, "Black is beautiful, uh, but the white man is the boss man." And all the plaintiffs named in the suit resigned or were fired. And the lawsuit also accuses Asphalt Paving System of contacting potential future employers of the former black employees and telling companies not to hire them. The allegations in the case are deeply disturbing and illustrate the unfortunate reality that 60 years after Title VII was enacted, toxic racial discrimination still plagues many workplaces. And the EEOC regional attorney Robert Weisberg stated in a statement that EEOC will continue to vigorously fight for the rights of Black employees and applicants to be free from workplace discrimination. Yep. Yeah. So under the settlement, asphalt paving systems must also hold annual anti-discrimination training with its employees. So annual, it should be monthly if they was doing all that. So anyway, we have another situation here. Telling you, man, these people, I don't know. All right. So Dwight Jackson, 27-year-old African American man from Detroit, Michigan, has filed a lawsuit against a Shinola hotel, claiming he was granted a job interview only after changing the name on his resume. He believes that the initial applications were ignored because his name sounded like African American name. And Jackson applied for various roles at the hotel between January and April 2024, including receptionist positions, but received no response under his original name. And his attorney provided evidence showing Jackson's qualifications, including past roles at luxury hotels in Detroit. He said Mr. Jackson had applied for a job and he was eminently qualified for to do. And April 2024, Jackson reapplied with a different name, John Jabrowski, using a nearly identical resume. This time, he alleged he received multiple interview offers within the same week. According to the lawsuit, Jackson asserts that the hotel's consideration of candidates was influenced by racial connotations of their names, and it claimed it falls under the Michigan Elliott Larson Civil Rights Act. Jackson attended the interview under the alias and confronted the interviewer. He revealed his true identity and claimed he was initially overlooked due to his name sounding traditionally African American. After the interview, he was told he was no longer a viable candidate. Meanwhile, Sage Hospitality Group, which manages the hotel, emphasized their commitment to inclusivity and stated they take the allegations seriously. We are committed to fostering an inclusive workplace where everyone has the opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And moreover, Marco highlighted the broader issue of the name bias in hiring practices, citing a study by the National Bureau of Economic Research showing uh, lower callback rates for resumes with black sounding names. And Jackson hopes his lawsuit will shed a light on its pervasive issue and prevent similar discrimination in the future. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So we got Drew Holiday, Drew in London, Lauren Holiday Social Impact Fund announces a new grant opportunity for Boston-based businesses. Yep. So the NBA Celtics basketball player Drew Holiday and Olympic gold medalist Lauren Holiday rally to support underserved entrepreneurs in the greater Boston area. So they have a situation that they have going on here and what they're doing. What's the name of it? And let's see. The Boston Creator Incubator and Accelerator Collaborative Program by Drew and Lauren Holiday Social Impact Fund, JLH Fund, and Jalen Brown's recently launched nonprofit, the Boston Exchange, BXC, will equip visionary creators from underrepresented communities with business resources to successfully prototype, produce, and launch their projects. It's pretty good. Yep. So applications for the Boston Create Accelerator, are now open uh, until Monday, August 15th. And the where you need to go to is www.bxchang, that's bxchange.org/apply. And then for the second one, for the Jalen Brown Fund, you can go to that was the Jalen Brown Fund, bxchange.org/apply. And for the Drew Holiday Fund, www.jlhfund, that's jlhfund.org. www.jlhfund, that's FUND.org. www.jlhfund.org. So if you guys want to get some financial assistance, if you want to try to open up a business, they got the finances, they got the money there. They're going to give you the some financial assistance and some guidance. They got a lot of business resources jumping off. So if you live in the Boston area and hey, you feel like you're being underserved by the city because of your nationality, you can go to them and they will finance you. So anyway, KP's Video News, y'all. And I've been enjoying myself watching the Olympics. Got TV on there now, and I'm gonna go back down there and finish watching the track and field. But anyway, it's KP's Video News, y'all. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And hey, it is what it is. It's KP's Video News, y'all. Peace.